welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman. Today I'm here to take you around our 2010 Mazda 3 Neo. As you've seen from inquiry in the car, exceptional kilometres, just on 60,000 kilometres on this vehicle. So the video is going to be all about condition. So come for a walk with me and let's have a bit of a look around the car. Starting at the front of the vehicle, presenting in black. Black generally shows anything on a vehicle. So looking really close, we've got the nice big chrome headlights with the projector beams, making it nicer to drive at night time. And down the bottom here we have the big open Mazda grille, quite iconic now. We do have some very minor little marks there that the detailer could probably get out, but I'm not seeing any major stone chips. There's a couple of ones that have been mildly touched up over the life of the vehicle, but they're few and far between. Coming around to the driver's side of the vehicle now, excuse me. The guard presents really well, no signs of scratches, dents or anything like that. Front tyre on this car being a Toyo here with heaps and heaps of tread. I can't actually get my finger to the bottom of the tread there, and what looks like an unmarked alloy wheel there as well. Coming down the side of the vehicle, I'm not seeing any shopping trolley dents or anything like that. A couple of little minor marks to talk about. We've got a little mark just here on the door, and then just behind the key here, a little one, and one just there. That's it over the side of the vehicle. Apart from that, presents really well. My camera is a lot taller than me. Have a look at the roof. You'll see really good condition. No signs of marks or dents or anything like that up there as well. Coming to the rear wheel now, we've got another Toyo tyre. Looks like a brilliant condition tyre here. Can't touch the bottom of the tread as well. So, and it's still got just signs of the little fuzzy things, so they're relatively new. We've got a tiny little gutter rash mark there. Hasn't actually touched the wheel, it's just touched the paint, so it was more of a close call than a hit. Coming around to the back of the Mazda now, a couple of little scratches here to talk about, but overall we'll go with the features. Chrome exhaust tip down there. We've got the nice big chrome tail lights as well. High mount stoplight, big Mazda 3 badge as well. Now on the rear, we do have a few scratches just here on the rear of the tailgate, going from one end to the other, about 2 inches high. And then we've got a couple of minor ones on the rear bar down the bottom there. Coming around to this passenger side of the vehicle. Passenger side of the vehicle is where you commonly do see damage if there was to be any, just because of that horrible thing we call a gutter. And this side presents really well actually. We'll start with the rear wheel. Unmarked wheel here. Brilliant condition Toyo tyre yet again on the back of this car. Coming down the side, no signs of shopping trolley dents or anything like that. We've got a couple of very minor hairline little scratches just on the side there, and 3 of them. Coming down to the side of the vehicle, nothing really of note here. Down to the last wheel, really good condition, unmarked wheel, great condition Toyo tyre at the front. So apart from a couple of little scratches around the body, not major, I think it presents really well. Right, to the front of the Mazda now, let's have a talk about the engine. As you can see, I've cheated a little bit by opening the bonnet on this one here. You are looking at a 4-cylinder 2-litre engine. It's going to give you 108 kilowatts of power, 182 newton meters of torque, through a 6-speed manual transmission, a very easy to use transmission as well, I might add. You're going to get an amazing 7.9 litres to the 100, and have a cheap to fill 55 litre tank. You're going to get in excess of 690 kilometres of average driving range. Right around to the back of the Mazda, we forgot about this when we were here before. The boot inside, it does have an inside. Have a look. Quite a large spacious boot in the back here. Got room for tools, carpeted throughout. No signs of scuffs, marks or anything like that. Underneath here you do have the space saver tyre and the tool kit as well. Presents very well in there. Inside the Mazda 3 now, let's have a little bit of talk of the interior. We've turned the heater on because it is cold out there. So I'm just enjoying that at the moment. We'll start off talking about the steering wheel. Obviously there's a little latch down here. Pull that up. You can adjust it for height and reach, which is a very nice feature to have in a car, and then lock it away. Steering wheel unmarked, no signs of wear or anything like that. The left side here we've got our audio controls, as well as our cruise control on button and off. On this side we've got our little trip computer. You can play with that in the center screen there. We'll get to that in a minute. And of course our normal cruise control settings, up, down, resume, that sort of fun stuff. On the left hand side here we've got our front wiper controls. Right hand side we've got our headlight and indicator controls. Over the right hand side here we've got a little traction control off button. Probably would leave that on, to be honest. And the driver's side here we've got all our power windows as well as mirror controls. One thing to notice about the inside of this car, and this is where it really just jumped out at me, is there's not a mark or a scratch on any of the plastics on the interior of this car. It really presents very well. Coming across and into the center now, into the dashboard, we've got a tacho on the left, speedo on the right. Car currently showing 59,400 kilometers on the vehicle, and it even has a little oil light just to say I'm not quite warm yet, so you can be nice to the car in the mornings. We'll go across and into the center now. We do have a trip computer there showing average economy and that sort of thing. We've got our radio controls there. If we play with the volume, it comes up there as well. Coming down from there, we've got a button to test all of the indicators at once, clock adjust buttons, and then into our audio system here. Pretty simple to use. You've got AM, FM, CD, of course, and tune and volume. Below that, we've got our climate control, where you want it, how much fan and how hot you want it. Really easy to use. Below that, we've got a little 12-volt socket, as well as a little bin that you're not allowed to smoke in from the sign, and you can close that and hide it away. As I mentioned before, 6-speed manual transmission, very easy to use. Reverse in this car is obviously a push down and up into the reverse, whereas first is there. So you're never going to confuse them, very easy to use. 2 big cup holders there, do have the handbrake there as well. Leather wrap center console with a little holder there with a auxiliary input for the audio, as well as a 12-volt socket so you can charge your phone while listening to Pandora. I'm going to get my camera in to zoom around the interior. You will see it does have the Mazda old school GPS here as well. Actually Mazda branded, quite a nifty little thing that. Actually I like that feature. Going into the seats here, brilliant condition seat trims. Driver's one presents the same as this one. Does have the genuine Mazda thick plush pile carpet mats in there, say that 3 times fast. So in good condition both front and back. Going around the interior now, you'll see presents brilliantly at the back as well. Seats unmarked, does have child seat anchor points across the back. And another thing I always look at when looking at used vehicles is the roof lining. Really clean roof lining up there as well. So both on the outside and the inside, this car presents really well. Thank you for watching this video walk around presentation of our Mazda 3. As you've seen, great condition outside, exceptional condition inside as well. This is the right car for you. Do be very quick for this car. Give us a call, 9907 0555, and thank you for watching.